everyone. How is everyone doing? Alright, seems like everything is working. How's everybody doing? How's everybody been? I haven't been live in a couple of weeks. I had planned on, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to take her squeaker toy away from her. Because all you'll hear is that. That's Phoebe. That's all she does. Squeak, 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 squeak. Okay, few things. Let's chit chat first. I know, you're here for watercoloring, but I'm here to chit chat a little bit. Y'all, I do have a lapel mic, right? And it's supposed to work, but I have yet to get it to work. So I don't understand why it's not going to work. I'm going to have to mess around with that. So, but right now I have my snowball. Hello. But I have to get down into it. La, like that, you know what I mean? So y'all can really hear me. But hopefully it will be okay. I know when I start to really get into working, it kind of goes away. The sound does. So, and I apologize, but I really will try to get the lapel mic to work. I don't know how long this camera right here is going to work. Sometimes it works the entire stream, and then sometimes it just out. So I don't know what goes on with that, but anyway. So let's see. I was going to live stream last week, but y'all, I went and worked out, and then okay, I'm gonna have to take her squeaker toy away. I wish she would pop a hole in it. Sasha used to pop a hole and get the squeaker out. Phoebe likes to hear the squeak though. Anyhow. Anyway. But just time got away from me last week. I had to go grocery shopping and all that, which I did today as well. I went and worked out this morning, and then I came home and I just immediately got ready. And I think that was a problem last week, as I kind of like, oh, I've got time. And by the time I got finished grocery shopping and all of that, it was so late. So I didn't have time to live stream last week. So I made it a point to make sure I got it done in time so that I could be streaming today. Let's see. Let's go up a little bit. I've adjusted my camera angle. Hopefully that will be better suited. Let's see what else is going on. I am still doing Noom. I have lost almost 10 pounds on Noom. I have almost lost 12 pounds because I had lost a couple of pounds before I started Noom. So I'm some days I'm like, oh my gosh, this is never going to happen. Because I have several goal weights. I didn't want to look at the big picture because it's a huge big picture. So I was like, I just want to do little weights at a time. And I'm like, I'm never going to get to my first one, even though I am like, I don't know, 6 pounds away from it, I guess, now. Maybe, yeah, less than that. I don't know. But anyway, but I'm still doing it. It's, again, I really do like this program a lot. It just has, I don't know, it's done something in my head that it just makes sense. A lot of things that they talk about, are lessons and stuff. And I just know that I'm going to have to just log everything I eat for the rest of my life. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Because I don't eat poorly. Sometimes I don't eat enough. A lot of times I don't eat enough. And I even catch myself doing that now. where I don't even get in 1,000 calories in a day, and I have to be like, oh my God, I need to eat. So, and that's not healthy for you either, to not eat enough. That can also keep you from losing weight and gaining weight and all of that. And then finally, though, I'm excited with my exercising that I've done. I've taken a bunch of classes. Some I really like and some I really hate. One I will never, and I use the word never rarely because never say never. But one I will never do again. I did it yesterday. It was a cycle class. No, thank you, ma'am or sir. My butt, and it's not muscular. It's from sitting on that hard seat. It's just not comfortable sitting today. Let's just put it that way. So I will never do that again. It was a great workout, though. I'm not gonna lie. I that is the most that I've sweated in a class, and I sweat a lot in Zumba. Zumba is my favorite class. I love Zumba. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. But I do sweat in Zumba. I sweat in like Pilates. I sweat in Pilates. That bar class, Pilates, I'm okay with. I mean, it's not one of my favorites. Bar class is like under Pilates. And then there's a thing called body pump where it's like a lot of lifting. And I've talked about this before. And I'm not crazy about that one either. That would go underneath bar. But the thing is, I want to do those at least once a week just for the toning aspect and strength training that it provides for you. So I'm doing that. Oh my God. And step. I did a step class. Y'all, it has been a hot minute since I did a step class. Oh my God. I really sweated in that one too. And my legs were so sore the next day. So that's another one that's kind of down. But there's another class called Fitness Gold that I really like. It's geared, towards the novice and for the more senior crowd. But, you get what you put in. I mean, you can go hard if you want to. And I do. Pretty much, and I really like that class too. I like the instructor of that class, and I really like the instructor of my Zumba class too. I like them a lot. So, but yeah, and the water aerobics, of course. That's what I did this morning. I did the water workout this morning, and she's really good too. I really like her. She constantly is You never get the same routine with her. She's always changing it up, and I really like that. I need that because I get bored easily. So that's what's been going on with me. Just still sticking through that, and like the other day we ate out, and we went and ate Mexican, and I knew the next day I was going to have a weight gain because, it's a lot of salt in the Mexican food. And sure enough, it was pretty brutal, and I'm still not down what I was that day. So, sometimes it takes a couple of days for what you eat to kind of not affect your body. But I'm not freaking out, not like, whatever. I'm just continuing with my continuing. So, can't think if there's any particular, oh my gosh, today for lunch, I didn't eat breakfast, because I went and worked out. It was like at 9:30, and then I got home and immediately got ready to go to the grocery store. So I didn't get home until about 1 o'clock. 1:30 maybe, 1 o'clock, and then I had to put the groceries away, and it's been, even though I go every week, this was a heavy week to buy things, so it took me a minute to put everything up, and then I made my lunch. Oh my gosh, y'all, it was so good. It was a wedge salad. I hadn't had one of those in forever. I saw that I used romaine head romaine lettuce, heads of romaine lettuce instead of iceberg, because you know iceberg really has no nutritional value really. So I use romaine, and I saw the romaine heads, and I was like, ooh, a wedge salad would be so good. I haven't had one of those in a while, and Amanda had been talking about them, about a wedge salad a couple of days ago, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna do that. So I got everything I needed and had me a wedge salad for lunch, and it was very delicious. All right, I think that's enough chit-chatting, or you know, going over my Noom and everything, but some people are interested. I would get some comment or you know, messages about it. So, but everything is just drudging along. I know it's gonna, you know, I didn't get fat overnight, so I'm not gonna get skinny overnight. Well, I'm never gonna be skinny. I never wet well. Anyway, oh, another thing. Well, now let's just get to this. All right, so today, this week, which was supposed to have been last week's, but we're going to do it this week, is because the next few... Okay. So we did reflections. So owls is next, and then autumn leaves, foxes, pet portraits. So more than likely... I'm probably going to end up skipping a couple of these, even though I would love to do the foxes. I think it's Lindsay has a really good, the Frugal Crafter. I think she has a really good watercolor fox tutorial that I think I'll watch. I'm on that. Pet portrait, oh my gosh. That's just gonna be too difficult unless I do it abstract, but I don't think so. So yeah, I mean, there's a few things that I might end up just, you know, skipping over and not doing, because I'm giving myself permission to do that. So, but we're near the end, actually. Of course, we're almost in September. Can you believe that? Year is zooming by. Alright, so I got my water and I got my paint brushes. Let me get my paints. What paints do I want to use today? I think I'm going to go with my Winsor Newton Cottons, because they have the pretty browns. I kind of want to do, I don't know if I want to do, I mean, I've done owls before, and I've done them like in funky colors just because it's fun to do. But I think I want to try it a little bit more traditionally. The traditional colors, like the browns and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure my Winsor Newton has more of those colors than my Schmeckel or Mungio. I think I want to just do them. Actually, I think I have a reference picture that I kind of saw the other day, and I'm like, oh my god, that is so cute. So let me see if I can't pull that up. Y'all, I've been seriously thinking about quitting Facebook. Social media is out of control. I just can't handle it. I mentally cannot handle it. I don't know how any Generation X are dealing with stuff that's going on, but it just there's just too much and I can't handle it. So I've seriously been thinking about getting off of Facebook, but you know, my groups are on there, and I'm gonna look to see if on my website if I can't put my files on my website, the free files, you know, the freebies that I have on my group, the Gina B Studios discussions group, because I have a whole bunch of free line art and just other stuff, ephemera and digital papers and just things like that on there for you to enjoy. So if I can put those on my website for nothing, you know, just for y'all to be able to download, I really think I'm gonna just get off of Facebook altogether. You know, I have a lot of my family, you know, they live up in Tennessee, so I rarely ever get to see them. I mean, so that's how I keep in touch with them, is through Facebook. But dudes, it's just too much sometimes. Just can't handle it. Just can't handle it. Alright. So these are kind of cute. This was what I was thinking of doing. Something along these lines. Because aren't this cute? It looks like a little frog is with them. Like one is in the little hair. That's cute. Who is this by? Oh, I don't, but there is the original artist. So, but I think they're cute. I like this one where they're like snuggled up to one another. I think that's cute. Let's try that one. Or let's see. Let's keep looking, maybe. I don't know. I kind of really do dig that one. Let's see. Owl. Let's just see. I mean, this one looks groovy. I mean, you know, this is more my style. A little, you know. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, here's a cute. Let's look at that. Oh my gosh. Those are cute. Look at her. She's got a little headscarf on. Ugh! That is adorable. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. Look how cute this one is. Man, that is so cute. That one's really cute. I like that one too with the big eyes. Wow, some of these are really gorgeous. Look at that guy. Wow, that is how I feel most of the time. Just crazy looking. Oh look, she's got little glasses on. These are adorable. These are really cute. These are really cute. Look at the one with the little hat. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Okay, now that I got some references up, look, okay, here. I'm going to use my Winsor Newton, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm going to move this over. Let's sketch first, because I have an idea. Okay, so back in the day, this was, and it was little. I think I actually had it before. I had Amanda, but I had this shirt, it had a little owl on it, and it would say, "Too cute to pollute" on it. So I thought that was really cute. So let's do something maybe like that. But of course, I need references. I know I want some big eyes, right? Let's do some big old eyes. And so the head is gonna have to come around like this. And then the little owl ears. This is almost looking like a kitty cat a little bit. Like that. Oh my gosh, so cute. I think if we just do a little bit more curvy like this, it will help it look more like an owl. And the thing with the owls is, I mean, here's my guy, right? My tattoo that I have. So if we have like really round eyes, and then like the blacks in here, maybe even a different color around there. And just make his nose go like this, right? And just swoop. Oh yeah, like that. Oh my gosh, and all of a sudden we've got a cute freaking little owl. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my stencil out, I think, because you know, oh my gosh, y'all. And then you put the little slits for his little nosy. And then you've got his fat little cheekies like that. Okay, this is looking too cute. And then let's make him have a really fat little body like that. Cute. I am loving it. And of course there'll be, you can make him have some feathers along the neckline here. And then make him have a little, here's his little chest right here that we can do some coloring in. And actually, where is it? I don't know. Where am I? I did erase right. Here, let's move this down a little bit. I'm kind of looking at this one up here a little bit just to get a little idea of what I want. And if it's sitting on a tree limb, then we do need to have its little clawsies out. Ever how big, those are awfully little for this big ass body. This is a big boy. Probably won't draw him this big in my book when I get ready to paint him. And then like the feathers can be here, right? And here's the tree branch. Let's go ahead and put that in. And kind of something like that, right? And of course, we'll erase in between there. Something like that. Cute! I think this is cute. There we go. I mean, I think it's cute. Y'all restarted watching Psych, the show Psych. Oh my gosh, I used to love that show. That show was so good. So upset when they took it off the air. And we can even do like little poofs of hair out like that. Make them really cute. And then say something along, you know, too cute to pollute. That was the slogan on the shirt. I thought it was always so cute. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, if y'all are wondering, this is a gazer from D&D. I had to sketch it out, and I made one out of polymer clay. Alright, so I'm going to put this guy over to the side because I really like him. I like the way that he is just chilled. Now, of course, I'm going to have to scale him way down for my book. Alright. So, first I started with my eyes. Hold on, let me get my... That way I can have perfect circles. This is the best thing ever to buy. If you're like me and cannot draw a circle. All right, first off, I want to try to make sure that I'm going to be centered with this dude. I want him to have pretty big eyes. I want it to be like really cartoony. So let's go with this one first. Well, no, I was gonna go with, let's go with this one because I can't make him too big. I'm afraid if I go too big, then how far away was that? I want to make sure I'm the same amount away. You know what I mean? I gotta pay attention to that. Alright, so that far away from the edge. I've had a Darth Vader theme running through my head all day. I don't know why. Okay. It'd help if I lined it up better. That was perfect though. And that's a perfect from there, I think. But yeah. Let's just want to make sure that I'm even. Good enough. And then let's do even this size, I think, in there. I'm using these little lines to help. Okay. Yep. Cute. Kind of space it, right? And then his pupil. Let's make his pupil. Do I want it that big? A little bit. Maybe this big. So that's going to be his pupil. There. Okay. That's all right. I'm wondering if I should make his pupil a little bit smaller. I think it's fine. All right, and then now let's do his beak. Okay. I made him a little too big, I think. So I'm trying to do this very lightly. Because by the time I get his face, his body, well, that's okay. That's okay. Make it like a new school, right? Where his head is bigger than his body. Why not? It's our little world. We can create whatever we want in there. Whatever creatures we want to create, we can do. Who says you have to do what's right? Not me. Okay, I don't like the way that ear is going there. I might have. Freckles. How did I know that was you? Just climbing my blinds. Cat is wild. But she's a sweet little angel. Even though she's wild. We love her. Okay, I'm not liking these ears. What have I done wrong? Hold on. I think I've got too much of a curve going. But I like his chin, so let's keep that at least, right? There. It's just a little too pointy. Yeah. Do something like that. Instead of flat though. Okay. Alright, so we've got his head. I'm really digging it. It's cute. Let's put a little nose thingies there. Alright, now let's do his body. And again, I don't care if his body is smaller than his head, because that's just the way that I want to rock and roll it. Rock and roll, could you do? Alright. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, hush up, girl. Oh, Phoebe's. She sounds horrible. She sounds wicked. I'm trying to get a ruler. My ruler though is okay, I thought there was one in here. No. Let's see. Y'all, I did a art journal page the other day. It's going to be next week's video. Oh my gosh, y'all. I highly recommend y'all to watch it. It turned out so good. Oh my god, I am in love with it. I really am. I just might turn it into a print too, because it turned out so good. Alright, I'm gonna have to move, y'all. I'm sorry. Here, y'all are going for a short little ride. Oh, sorry. Well, you just happen to be on top of where I put my rulers, so for a little ride. I just want to make sure that my branch is as straight, as can be. Oh my gosh, I only have 2 more pieces of paper in here. Y'all, I've talked about this before too. Bee paper, I was such a fan of like this sketchbook. And I don't know, they went away for the longest time. Because of, well, COVID, but before even COVID, they were gone for months, almost a year, I think. I want it down a little bit more so his body can be a little bit bigger. But they had to get a new distributor, or I don't know, or this paper is not as good, or it could be too. Now, before I say that, because I do like bee paper, and I do suggest it because it is affordable and it is 100% cotton, which is what you want. Even when you're starting out. Okay, this has been a huge debate on Facebook group that I'm in. They sit there, it's like, just get what you can, like get the cheap stuff, like the Canson and that kind of stuff. But y'all, I'm here to tell you. Now, those of you that have been on my channel forever and a day, y'all know the struggle I had with watercolors. I would start them because I love the look of watercolors. So I would start it, get frustrated, quit, start again, quit. I did that like 3 times. And then I finally just kept up with it. And I'm telling you, the minute I got bee paper and quit using that Canson stuff, not to say anything's wrong with Canson. Please don't get me wrong. There's not. But there is a huge difference, and you don't get as frustrated when you use the better paper. Paints to me are, a lot of people, they're, paints are their thing, but to me, paper is the most, to me, the paint is the most important thing, really. I mean, paper is the most important thing. So if, you know, you don't have good paper, then it's kind of hard for you to, you know, get the effect that you're going for, and you get so, I got so frustrated, and I quit quite a bit, but then once I got B paper and then understood how watercolor is really supposed to behave, I love watercolor. I really do. Even though I love them all. I love any kind of painting. I just love to paint. Okay, now to get this symmetrical. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute so I can concentrate on what I'm doing. It needs to be about right here. About right. So my suggestion is if you're struggling in your watercolor and you really want to watercolor, then get better paper. I love arches, and I think maybe that's another reason why this paper now, to me, B's paper is like, because I do use arches a lot if I'm not working in my sketchbook, in this sketchbook specifically. But I get it off of Jerry's Artorama. He's always got a sale going on, and you can get it pretty, I mean, by the time you can cut your paper down, it's just as affordable as Canson, and it's the better paper in my opinion. Y'all, I'm having the hardest time with this right here. I always do. I can never do symmetrical. Why is that? Okay. I'm trying really hard. Okay. I mean, he looks like, well, because there's not enough, I didn't make it quite. Oh well, whatever. We're just gonna go with the flow here, like this. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. We're not putting this in the Louvre, whatever you call it, the Louvre. It's not going into the High Museum. Amanda went to the High Museum. I was like, wow, thanks a lot for inviting me. I've been wanting to go back to the High. It's been a really long time. But that's our museum here. And we used to go. Oh, I'm getting a delivery. I bet that's what it is. There. Just some of his body is going to be out. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry. It's a delivery. She's just letting them know. You're not welcome. Okay. Oh, this is going to be cute. Alright. And then let's put his little feet. Okay, Phoebes. He's gone, buddy. Phoebe. Phoebe. He's gone. Okay, why is this one? Oh, I am starting, I'm going to, golly, Gina, come on now. Let's make this claw talon the same size. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, back to the paper. So if you can afford better paper, get the better paper and you won't be frustrated, in my opinion. Alright, just take some of these lines down here. I am going to, do I want to do that? You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. It's my world. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna use my colored pencils. I think to do the line art. Why not? Instead of using the pen, because I don't have like a brown. If I had like a brown pen, micron, I probably would use it. Because I do want to go a little bit more traditional with this guy. Alright, so he's good in. So let me grab my crayons, my colored pencils. Y'all, I'm all over the place today. Now I want to go back to my art journal page that I did. I wanted to play with my distress inks. I was on. Okay, I've got to find my. Don't tell me I moved them, y'all. When I cleaned up, you know, when I redid my studio, I put stuff up. And dudes, sometimes I don't know what I did with them. They're the exact same thing. Pretty sure they have the exact same colors in them. I don't think they're any different. Pretty sure. 98. Here, why don't we just look and see? Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have a cream. I just didn't do it. Yeah. Dark chrome, cad, orange, dark. Yeah, they're pretty much the same things here. So, there you go. And I love these. I really do like these. I don't use them near enough. Y'all, I have so much stuff in here that I don't use. But anyway, back to my art journal page. So, it was either on Instagram or... I can move this guy out of the way. I don't need him anymore. It was either on Instagram or what's that other? Facebook. I saw a advertisement for, I think it was Tim Holtz. Pretty sure it was Ranger, but it was the ink. And I was like, oh my God, I have not used his ink in forever and a day, and I really want to use it. So that's what I did. That's what inspired me. See, that's what you do. You just take inspiration from something and you just do it. And I'm telling y'all, this was one of my favorite pages I've ever done. It turned out so good. I love it. Alright, so I can either use burnt ochre, raw umber, or walnut brown. Let's go with the raw umber. No, I'm going to go with the burnt ochre. And I'm going to tell you why. Because in watercolor, you go light to dark. In acrylic, you do your mid-tone, and then you have your dark and your light, right? Same kind of thing with oil painting. Excuse me for coughing, but I just had a little tickle. Alright. So let's go with the lightest color, which is the burnt umber. Ochre. Okay, so it's this guy right there. Alright. So let's see how this is going to fare. I do want to sharpen this though. I want it to have a good sharp edge. I'm like, what did I do with my sharpener? Everything is all over the place. And I don't think this is even actually my good sharpener, but it'll do. That's what I saw. I don't know what I've done with my... Yeah, I want it good and sharpened. Okay. So I'm gonna outline with this guy. And I'm not making it too dark. I don't want it to be too dark. And the good thing about this is we can use it as watercolor, right? But it also can just blend in. Like this is not going to be enough watercolor pigment because I'm barely using it, right? So but I want to use the pencils for more of the detail work, but for right now I want this to be just so I know where he's at. Yeah. And again, the side's going to come off a little bit on the page, but that's fine. It's okay. Yeah, let's just continue. And we'll continue this. Okay. Alright, now let's go back to our pencils. And I want to go darker now. Like underneath those gobblers. See, that camera just quit on me. And I don't know why, but it does that. It's so weird. That's fine. You don't need to see my face. Alright, so we have walnut brown that is really dark. I want to do that on the branch. I think I'm going to also do it though under his chin. Might as well get everything out that I want to use. I also want to use, I think I'm going to use this color. Wait. Let's see. We'll just use this light. I'm going back over with the raw umber. No, what was this? Burnt ochre. Around the, well, hello, Jesse. My goodness, you never come in here. You surely don't ever come get up in my chair. What's up? What's up, baby Jessie? Baby Jessie's an old girl. She's 9. She could be older than that. Yeah. Got too many animals. Alright, so that's on the outside. And then I want, okay, let's go with the black. Jessie. Whoopsie. Are you gonna help me? Really? You're helping me today. Oh, Jessie, Rena, sweetie. Okay, and now I'm going around the pupil that I know I want it to be black. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the black pencil for the pupil. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of put in the white that I'm going to try to leave. If I don't, it's no big deal. I'll use a gel pen. Because remember, my rules, my world. Plus, I might not exactly like the placement of that, so. Alright. Let's make his eyes, let's make it a wild color. Ooh. Oh, that's the one I was actually going to go for. I think I want to make it a light ultramarine color. It's pretty blue color. Ooh, or maybe we should do green. Ooh, what about that? What is this color? This is phthalo. Dark phthalo. That's a little too dark. I don't want that dark. Or we can do like light green for his eyes. No, let's stick with the blue. Let's go with the blue. I always do green eyes on things because I like green eyes, but let's go with the light. And we might have to use the pencil to get this color. I don't know if I'll have this color in my paints, but we'll see. So he's gonna have blue eyes. So this will be blue, this will be black, this will be, I'm gonna try to leave it white. This is fun, y'all. A little line there. I don't know if this stuff will erase. Okay. See, I'm not liking where I've got the highlights on these eyes. I'm not digging that. So I'll probably just do that. Okay, now for his nosy, let's go with the dark chrome yellow, I think. I want to go, that's number 5. That color. So we'll just use that. I am going to use my watercolors. I just wanted to use my pencils just to get the image down. Okay, now let's go back under his chin there, and I'm going to use the dark brown here. And I'm purposely making this really, really, really pointy because I want it to, I don't want a lot of it. All right, because this is going to be the tree, and I'm okay if it's all bumpy and lumpy. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put some grain stuff in here. Okay. And I'm glad I put that down there because that's too dark for what I want up here. So I'm going to go ahead and use my raw umber. I do believe that's the color I wanted to use. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use that for under his chin. And at his wings and all that kind of stuff. This is just a tad bit darker than the burnt umber. No, what is it? Burnt ochre that I was using. Okay. So you can tell just a faint little difference. Okay, now let's go back with this for his little talons. All right, now, cute. All right, so I'm gonna put these aside. That way, I'm gonna, Jessie, you are being a weird kitty. She is behind me, just rubbing all on me. She rarely ever does that. Okay. Now, then, isn't he cute? I love him. Alright. Now let's get my Winsor Newton. And now let's see if I want to make sure that I have the right colors in here. Like I have raw umber. Okay, quit, Jess. That's gross. Stop doing that. I don't like that. Jessie, stop. You grody thing. Okay. I think what I want to do is I want to use raw sienna like in this area. So it's raw sienna. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to use my, do I want my 6 or my 4 brush? Let's go with 6. All right, I'm going to do what I normally do, which is normally do, you know, the water wet on wet usually is what I do because I'm just comfortable with that. So I'm just going to wet this whole area here with the water. So I'm gonna be starting memberships. I think I started talking about this. And I've been working on my emojis and my badges. I have all my badges done. I just need to do 2 more emojis and then I'm closer to that. So I'm kind of excited about it. So number 27. And I hope this is the right color. Okay. I'm just dropping this in. And I want it darker on the outsides and lighter and have it go lighter. Okay, that's way darker than what I wanted, but we'll work with it. I'm kind of just feathering it through his belly here because I do want the middle of his belly to be a little bit white. I mean, just like patchy almost to give it texture of feathers, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm digging that. Now let's, okay, what I want to do is I want to go with a darker color. So I don't want it too dark. I'm going to go with raw umber here. And I'm just going to go underneath his little chin with that. Nice. I'm liking that. I'm liking his little body. It's looking cute. Okay. What I want to do too. All right. I'm going to go over this area to his wing area. And I'm going to go ahead and use that raw sienna here as well. And I want it really light because I'm going to layer over it, I think, with the darker color. But I do want it to have some of this color up underneath it. Jessie is rubbing all on me. It's very weird. On my back. It's kind of skeezing me out a little bit, if I'm honest. She never does that unless she's wanting to murder you. I'm just kidding. Alright, and then let's go back in with some of that darker color. And I'm gonna just, okay, now this is what I want to do. So I'm going in with the raw umber right now. Okay. And I'm kind of just gonna blop it down so that it, I'm trying to explain, so that it has the appearance of like feathers, if that makes sense. So I kind of want to kind of like you can see what I'm doing. I'm pushing it down to give it that texture. Okay? Alright, that's not too bad over there. Okay, so let's do the same thing over here. And when it dries, we'll decide if we need to. I know we're gonna have to do more, but that's okay. And you see the pencil is really not affecting anything, which is nice. Because I barely, if I would have used like the blunt of it and not got that sharp edge, we would be having the pencil situation happening as well. But it's kind of cool, so we're good. All right, I want to make sure this is good and wet again. In here. All right, now let's go back in with the raw sienna. Yeah, raw sienna. And we're just gonna come around with it. Okay, and now while it's still wet, I'm going to come in with some of that raw umber. And I'm kind of just pressing down like it would be little feathers and just letting it do its thing. And I'm going to use it up here at the top too, like I did there. Okay, nice. I'm liking it. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. Okay, what I want to do is I want to re-wet some of this like in the middle, and I want to take some of that. I'm going to use the raw sienna, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing on it. Kind of give it the feathered look on his belly. All right. And now I'm going to go in with that raw umber, and I'm going to do that same thing while it's still wet. And some will bleed more than others. That's fine. Kind of like a polka dotted, like a chocolate chip cookie. All right, let's see, what eyes can I use? Celerium blue, it looks like it's gonna be. For his eyes. I might need to go ahead and dry that down there, but let's see if we can't just let it do its thing. I don't want it to be too crazy with this color. You know? Trying to be careful with that black. Maybe I should have used regular on it. I don't want it too dark. I want it to stay kind of light. Sorry. I'm like a mile away from this thing. It's Jessie was in my chair, but she got down. She wanted loving. I should have loved on her. I feel bad now. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all, look how cute. Alright, now for his beak and his talons. Let's go with gamboge. The gamboge. Actually, let me wet. I want to wet the area first. You know what? We might can just use the pencil. Oh yeah, let's do that. Pencil's fine. Then we'll go back when that gets dried. Same thing down here. Let's just go ahead and activate the pencil. So that's a good thing about using the colored pencils. If you want to use it, you can. And we'll let that be for just now. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Do I need to come down some? There we go. Okay. Alright. Again, I want this part to be white, so we're good with that. This I'm going to do kind of like what I did down here. Alright, so we can work on that. So again, I'm going to work in stages here. Because I want this to be wet. And I want it to stay wet while I'm working on it. And going back to paper, your cotton paper will allow you to do this, whereas Canson really will not, and that's, you know, I prefer to paint this way. Okay, so I've got a pretty good, I'm going back in with that raw sienna, and I'm just letting it do its thing here. I really like the wet on wet technique. And again, I do want it to be a little splotchy, to be honest, because I want it to be a little white. Continue, go around this eye here. But I want it to be pretty wet. Oops. And I'm putting more of the paint like on the side here, and then kind of then feathering it in. I just feel like that would look the best. This dude is coming out freaking cute. Love it. I'm making grilled chicken. Oh yeah, oh let me tell y'all. So the other day I was like, because I've been eating quite a bit of, hold on. Let me wet this up here. I've been eating, you know, quite a bit of chicken, grilled chicken. I have like a George Foreman thingy, and so it's really easy. I just marinate it in olive oil, and I just put spices on it and garlic, minced garlic and stuff like that. So, but I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of getting tired of eating just regular plain old grilled chicken. So I've made buffalo sauce because, you know, when I make wings, I make my own sauce. And I ended up putting the grilled chicken after I grilled it. I ended up just coating it with that stuff. And oh my gosh, y'all, it was so good. So we're having that for dinner tonight. And I'm going to make homemade fries to go with it. Y'all, this dude is coming out so cute. Golly. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Dudes, he is so flipping cute. Isn't he cute? Well, hello, Marshall. Sorry if I just seeing that. He's so cute. Okay, so why his little hair is wet, I want to put the little, let's make little things here. Oh, this is with burnt umber. He's like my little spotted owl. Isn't he cute? Okay, so I like him. I like him a lot, actually. All right, what I think I want to do now, let's go down here to the tree. And we're going to use the raw umber first. Just what we've been using. Oh, sorry. Alright. Alright. Y'all. Isn't he cute? I'm really digging this guy. I love him. I really do like him a lot. Alright, I think what I want to do now, though, is I'm going to take some of this brown umber, raw umber, rather, and I kind of want to go, like, right underneath here with it. Now it's a little bit drier. Same thing with over here. Not too much. Kind of just pressing down and letting this brush do the work. Oh, cute. Mm-hmm. Need it. Should have gotten a bigger brush. And again, I'm just going down. so. Cute. I'm making some a little bit darker than others. Come around this way too. Oh my gosh, y'all, I am loving him. Y'all, I think he's so cute. Alright. I'm gonna do the same thing up here. And still using just that burnt umber. Cute. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. There's his little eyebrows. Okay. Let's go in with some more of that dark. Kind of come up a little bit more on his head here. I have barely any water on my brush right now. Kind of digging it. All right, let's see. Now I want to go in with some, let's go with the burnt umber. It's darker, right? It's darker than what we've been using. It's actually, well, it's redder, it looks like to me. I'm hoping this is the burnt. You know what? I might have had these two mixed up. Y'all, I've dropped this palette so many times that, because this does not, I don't know. Anyway, I just want different textures in here to make it look like feathers are in there. I'm gonna scoot y'all back a little. Y'all can see what I'm doing. And just do the same there. And I also want to use it in here. I'm making my strokes a little bigger. Y'all, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Y'all are digging it too. I'm really digging it. I'm really loving him. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's do some little ones in here. Just a little. Okay, I'm happy with that. I do want to look at one thing though. Because if we're looking at a real owl, right, we need to bring, I mean, I don't want it to look exactly, you know, but go along the edge here. Still using this burnt umber. That's what he needed, didn't he? Needed a little bit of feathers on the edge here. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm really loving him. I'm really loving him. Okay. I'm gonna, kind of scared to do this. Over this face here. Okay, that's cute. Should I keep going up? Alright, what I want to do is I'm going to go back with that raw umber. And I want to add in some more, like up here. I don't know, he's just a furry little guy. Okay. I do want it to come up on his ears. And I'm going to go back in the dark. Just, oh my gosh, I think he's adorable. I don't want to do anything with his eyes. Okay, maybe. Wet my brush a little, and I'm using the raw umber right now. What kind of owl is this? I have no idea. Which is one that I've created. He's a Gina owl. He's got little tufts of feathers coming out of his ear, which I like. I think it's cute. Is he really supposed to look this way? I don't know. I just am having fun and just letting my creativity just go where it wants to go. Y'all, what do you think? I feel like there needs to be something around in here, but I'm scared to do it. Here, let's use the raw sienna. Just something like that. Maybe a little bit, just a tiny bit of the umber. Not umber. Yeah, raw umber though. Okay. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that. I think that looks really, really good. All right. I tell you what I want to do, I think. I don't know if I'm crazy about these eyes being just white around there. Trying to activate this pencil, kind of smooth it out a little bit, bring some of that raw sienna in over here. Let's use a little bit of the darker, the raw umber too, like around this way. Oh, that is way too much. Gina, come on, man. And I just ruined it. Can't take that off. Alright, I'm gonna let it go in with the sienna. Should have just left it alone. I just goofed it up. But it is what it is. Trying to get that more blended here. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's go back in. I want to use a little bit of Prussian blue for his eyes, a little bit. Oh, no, wait. Let's go with ultramarine. I want it a little bit darker than that. Yeah. Especially up at the top. Oh no, oh no, Gina, you did it again. You're so impatient. Let me dry that real fast. Man, I get blue all over the place. Forget, you know? I forget to go like, hello, you need to stop. You need to wait for things to dry. I'm just like, I'm on my eyes, so let me do the eye, and then it ends up doing what it did. That's okay. So anyway, yes, chicken, that's what I'm having for dinner. Grilled chicken with McBuffalo sauce is so good. And then, oh my gosh, okay, so I have been searching high and low for like this ranch dressing, right, that we get at some restaurants. It's actually what it used to taste like when I was in high school, and I love it, and Amanda loves it. I finally figured out how to do it. Use mayonnaise in the ranch seasoning, and there you go. Tastes just like it. So I put a little bit of that. You add water to it, and put that on top of that. Spicy grilled chicken. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I use Dave's bread, the burger buns, the hamburger bun, or the whatever he calls them. And it's a very delicious meal. Tomato and green lettuce leaf on there. I'm trying to make the top a little bit darker than the bottom on his eyes. Oh, I love him so much. Alright, now let's do his beaky. And I'm going to use the gambooge. Yeah, that looks like what I wanted to use. Alright. Nice. Use that on his little talons too. Cute. Happy with that. And it's a little cartoonish down here. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little cartoony, but it's fine. His nose looks good though. I like his nose. His beak. I know they don't have noses. Alright. Let's dry him. And then I'll put the black in. And I think I am going to use the gel pen. I don't know. We'll see. Let us use just black. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use my pen. I'm gonna use my pen. It's fine. It's my world. I can do whatever I want. It's my creation. It's my creation. It's alive. Holy moly. Does that not like bring him to life or what? I don't want black there. Let me use Van Dyke brown. For his little slits. And then I also want to put some in here. The Van Dyke brown. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. His little eyebrows, you know. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am loving it. I am so in love with you, little dude. Alright, and then I do want to take one of my scripters here. Doesn't matter. Kind of small. I think 3O is my smallest that I have. Put it in with that Van Dyke brown. Make it. Really do his little hair tufts. Oh my gosh, y'all, he's so cute. I need to do something for Amanda. Really quickly. Sorry, y'all. I'm having to. Amanda needs something really quick. Okay. Now, back to this cutie patootie. Alright. I think I'm done. I really do. I think that's good. I really dig him. I think he turned out so flipping cute. Alright, let me just dry him really good. Wait, I do want to do one more thing. Hold on. But wait. Wait, hold on. There's more. If you act now... Alright, I'm going to dry him really good, and I think I am going to put a background behind him with some greenery. Oh, and I do want to do something down here with the branch, I do believe. Oop. But I want to make sure he's good and dry. Woo, whoa. A little nutso there. Alright. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to use the, whatever this is for. I'm going to go back in with some of that darker color. The burnt umber, but I don't know. I'm going to go in with the Van Dyke brown. Because it's just weird to me. And it's kind of almost a dry brush. Okay, that's good. And I can go in with a little, add a little black to that, like a darker brown. Kind of make the little greens. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright. Now I'm taking my bigger brush, what is this one, a 10, and I'm going to wet. Why did that have something on it? Okay, so I'm just going to wet this area here, and I'm going to drop in a little bit of the cerulean blue. Actually, let's do some of the ultramarine. It's very faint. And then kind of just dropping it in. Like about the top, best I can around his little tuffies, and come down a little bit with it. Too much, don't want that much. Eyebrows here, just dropping it in. Clean water now, and then again I'm gonna just drop in some of that ultramarine blue is what I'm using there. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of, let's just do the cad yellow, and I'm just going to drop that in here. Okay, that's a lot. That's more than a drop. Alright, let's go back in with the ultramarine. And just drop it in. And we should be getting a good green here. But it's not cooperating very well. It's too dry, maybe. I don't know. I just have to go in with some little green. Just grabbing some green to put down on there. More yellow. Let's see if we can't make this a little greener. I'm okay with some of the yellow being out there. It's fine. Okay. She makes me jump out of my skin. Alright. I like it. Okay. Go on, Phoebe, with your big mouth. Let's go in. Just gonna add a little bit of darker green here. Just so it will give the impression that there are leaves in there. Dig it. Okay, we'll go in with a little bit. This is still kind of wet up here, so going in with the blue. Nice. Okay. All right. All right, let's try that. Let's just dry it all. Actually, I'm gonna take some of this, more of this blue, put it here. And then I'm gonna take some of that yellow. Just looks odd when I looked at it. Used a lot of water right up in here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is what it is, right? I like that better. I'll go with some of that darker green. Kind of just leaves. Okay, I like it. All right, now let's try it. Hold on. My thing, I'm having technical difficulties. I don't understand. Things should be. Staying out. But it's not. There. Better. Now, it just keeps falling. Now let's dry it, and then I can oof, that is so wet. Oh my god. Y'all, that is soaking. I mean, this paper can take some water, that's for sure. It is so wet right there. Woo-wee. This paper is going to be warped, but it's okay. I like him. I think he turned out so cute. Alright, now let's put his highlights in his eyes, and that might help him to come to life, baby. I'm going to use my gel pen, my white gel pen. Yeah. Should I put the other one there? Yeah, because I want him like he's looking over that way. Oh my gosh, y'all. And I'm going to put a little bit of the white there. And we'll put a little bit just down and through there. And on his eyebrows. And the tufts of his ears. And there he is. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's take the tape off. Okay. Come on now. Oh my gosh, y'all. What do you think? Oh my gosh, I think he turned out so flippin' cute. Oh, I'm proud of him. I think he came out cute. Oh, I think he came out adorable. I just took a picture of him because he came out so cute. Dudes, I really like him a lot. We can go back in with some of our things here if we feel the need. I think I have an aquamarine. I'm using my regular pencils now. These are not the watercolor. These are regular colored pencils. And I'm just going in just to highlight a few things. Good. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Cute. Just to darken these eyes up a little. Dudes. Let's go in with this is walnut brown. Kind of like the shadow. Using it for his eyebrows too. Ugh. I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Switch over to raw umber here at the top. Just kind of on his ears a little. Going around his eyes a little bit there. His nose is a little crooked. I don't know how that ended up happening. But, you know, it's me, and that's just what happens. This is what I do. I go crooked. There, better. Okay, what else can we do? Come down here. I want this to be a little bit more shadowed underneath his neck area, and around this area here to denote his body from his wings. Oh my god, y'all, this is fun! Wow. I've never done anything like this. I've never used like colored pencils over watercolor, and this is freaking phenomenally fun. Holy cow. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Because it's just kind of giving it the look that I really want. Oh, so excited. And I'm going to do little just little random little check marks with the body. And again, this is raw umber I'm using. Dudes. What's cool is you can go over to some of these little marks that you've made so that you can really give them more definition. I like that. That's cute. Y'all, this has been fun. This has been a fun little project today. I like it a lot. Dudes, what do you think? I just feel like his eyebrows need to be fluffier. Something like that. I like it. Nice. Okay. Come up that way. And again, make your little marks. Dudes, I really like this a lot. This has made me happy today. I love it. Okay, let's go with some green here. Leaf green, perfect. 26. Why are my things out of order? We're out of order. I'm out of order. Oh, out of order. Let's go there. Alright, yeah. We can use some both. Alright. Like there's, like he's in greenery. I love it. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is making me happy. Wow, I've never used colored pencils with watercolor. I know I said that already, but highly recommend. It's fun. Good lordy. And then I'm going to go in with light green. These pencils are just in, you know, I don't ever use a lot of my stuff. Just going in a little bit of light green. Okay, I think I'm good. I think that's it. Y'all, what do you think? I love it. I love him. I am in love with him. I think he turned out so flippin' cute. Holy moly. Let me sign in. Oh. Alright, so this was week, I don't know, technically, I'm just going to say week 33. Might have been later than that. But we just going to say week 33. Owls. And there we go. Signed, sealed, delivered. Holy moly. He's so cute. I really do like him. What do y'all think? I really like it. I had so much fun on this one. Hope y'all did too. Alright. He's cute. We'll put him aside because I do want to work on my diamond painting. I haven't done that in a while. It's been months, I think, since I, let me see, I got my thing, but I need my wax in case I need some more waxies. Oh, there it is. Whoa, no, come back. Come back, wing! Because I'm almost done with him, so I want to finish him up. Just move stuff off my desk. I can have room. Don't need my pencil. I was just about to say toothbrush. I don't need my toothbrush anymore. Okay. So, let's see if I can get most of him done. I really would like to finish him up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Get my scissors. I'm going to cut tape here off. I don't need it. at him sparkle. Ain't he cute? Okay. Let's start with... we'll just start with the D's. The D's. Alright, and then while we're doing this, I can just talk about whatever I want to. Where are my D's? F, E. You would think that they would be in order. D. Alright. Oops. Alright. So, what shall we talk about? My membership. Let's talk about that. So, I really have been thinking about it. And it's kind of like a Patreon, right? Oh gosh, my fingers are sticking all up there. It's like Patreon, where to be a member, there's different tiers, and then you get different perks for the members. So I'm still working out everything, but like I will do extra videos for my members, and if I can get the file thing to work on my website, but I don't know how that works as far as having just members, giving them access. I'll have to look into that. So, but it's just something I'm toiling around with. I probably won't be ready to do that for a few months anyway. It just will help my channel and stuff. Come on. Oh my god. Y'all, it's been so long since I've done this, I've almost forgotten how to do it. Not that it's very difficult. Oh my gosh, really? Oof. Another thing I'm going to start getting back into is doing my jigsaw puzzles. I have so many, and I don't have time, really, but, you know, do it on the live stream. That'd be something fun to do. Okay, this is just not working out today. What is going on here? These are just popping out, being nutso crazies. You do not belong there. There. Might just have to do it single. This thing don't want to work. I know I probably have too many. That's probably what the deal is. I have too many of the diamonds in here. Ugh, there's got to be a better way. Like I just made a huge mess over here. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done this. Barry is off tomorrow. He's off this whole weekend. Yay! Which is a rarity. But he's off this whole he's off next weekend too, so I'm so happy. But they just told him today the handbook, why is this thing not working? Do I need to fill the thing? I just filled it. Ugh. Irritating. Okay, let me see. Get some more. take out some of this old crap. Let's do that. We're going to operate. I need a tool. So, okay, I took all this old crap out of there. Now this is going to work. Yeah, there we go. All right. But anyway, so they just told him today in the handbook, you know, they're like, you have Labor Day off. They told him today, oh, psycharoo, you got to come in half a day. It's like, what? Are you flipping out of your mind? Are you kidding me? Why? It's just things like that for a company, and I don't care. I'm over it. I'm over a lot of things. But it's like, dude, if the handbook says that you are off, you're off. Stop coming in at the last minute and changing things. That's what makes people not want to work for a company. Have consistency. Like they didn't even get 4th of July. I mean, of course they had the day off because it was Sunday, but they didn't get, like, usually company, what is going on? This is really starting to get on my nerves. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this today because this is getting on my nerves. It's not clinging. But most companies, you know, you get it off. Like Manda, she had the Monday off. That's usually what happens when it lands on a Sunday. Oh no, they didn't get a Monday off. And he had to work that weekend too. So he just got one day off. They didn't get Memorial Day off, which is not, I mean, he hadn't had Memorial Day off and I can't even tell you how long it's been. Surprised they give him Christmas and all that off, to be honest. So greedy. Companies are just greedy. Now I've put myself in a foul mood. I gotta quit talking about that. I'm just thankful he's got a job that he likes and that he's good at, that he's been doing for decades. And he can support us, so I'm thankful. I really am. So I shouldn't complain. There's some people out there that, you know, so. Yeah. I'm getting in the groove again here. Oopsie. Ah, did y'all just see that? Oh my gosh. Curly. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe this is just the universe saying, Gina, oh my gosh. Y'all, I've got this stuff all over the place. And sometimes they don't give you enough of these little things. So I need to be careful what I'm doing here. Yeah. But we're going to work in the yard this weekend, and Lord knows our neighbor will probably be like, thank God. I wish I had my dad's green thumb. I really do. He could grow anything and make it look beautiful. I, however, just can grow a bunch of weeds. So he loved it though. That was what he liked doing. He would come home from work. He was a meat cutter. He was a, meat department manager or meat cutter thingy, whatever. And he would, of course, so he's in the cold 90% of his day. He would wear a little jacket, like a doctor's coat like thing, right? You've seen them in a grocery store. So he'd wear that, but he also wore a sweater usually, or at least a vest, and tie every day because he was the manager. And so of course he liked being outside in the warmth to get warmed up probably, but our yard always looked really good. So I wish I had that. I wish I had, like, he knew what to plant to look good, like just the landscaping of it. Even looking at like Pinterest and books, I still am not that good at it, And I can remember, because we had just moved in this house like 3 months before he died, and I called him the night before he died, and we actually talked about, because he was planning on coming down. He died September 12th. So he was going to come down in October, because my baby nephew, his birthday is in October. So they were going to come down, and he was going to help me with some landscaping stuff, but it did not happen. Which is life, I guess. So September is always a bad month for me. I don't like September. Between 9/11 and my dad's death, I don't do well. Alright, I got all the D's over there. Let's do all the D's over here. Now I gotta clean up all these little diamonds that fell out everywhere. But after September is my favorite month, October. I love October. I love that because it does not start getting cold here until October, probably mid-October. It really doesn't start till near late October, to be honest. But I just love October. I love Halloween. Halloween is my favorite of all time, and I just love it. So I'm excited about October coming. It's exciting for sure. All right, let's just move this little guy over. Let's go over here to this side. had so much fun at my water aerobics class today. I love it when they do different things, and so that the routine is not the same. I mean, there's some things that you need it to be, like Zumba. Oh my gosh. If you tried to change that up, man. She does add new moves though, and new songs. She said she was going to actually do some for next week, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just started learning the ones that we're doing now. Oh. But y'all, listen. So, I've always done this. I would take songs and I would dance to them, like, right, and do different moves and stuff like that. And it just dawned on me the other day. I'm like, oh my God, this was Zumba. Somebody must have watched me when I was a child, a young adult, and created Zumba. Dang. Wish I would have known that this was going to be a thing. Oh, you know what? I was thinking today. Okay, so, I'm old. And I have some monkeys. I actually have a Davy Jones. It was my very first album that I ever got was Winnie the Pooh. This was the second album that I got. It was Davy Jones, right? I think my mom actually got it for me. But anyway, so I found it I have Amazon Music, and I found it on there, so I downloaded it. So I got my Davy Jones back from when I was a kid. So today it came on because I was listening to that, And I was like, man, I wonder, because I would love to watch, the Monkees. I remember every day getting home from school and the Monkees would come on. And I would watch the Monkees in bliss. But, I've tried to find them, and they used to be on YouTube. But, I don't know if they still are. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I don't know if they still are. But, they had to show the episodes, but the music, I guess because it's copyrighted, they would have to take out the songs, And, what's good of that? Amanda's home. Okay, I'm live, babe. Just to let you know. It's probably my syrup. And I hate to ask you this, but can you unload the dishwasher? Just please watch your head. She whacked her head hard yesterday. Unloading the dishwasher. What time is it? 5:30. She said she was stuck in traffic. It stinks. Oh, let me tell y'all. So, I've been a WoW player, World of Warcraft player, for a very long time. Phoebe's like, talk to me. Amanda's like, no. But, I don't know. For the longest time, the game has kind of gotten a little repetitive. I will use that word, because that's the word that you heard. So I started playing Final Fantasy. Amanda plays Final Fantasy. She loves that game. It's her favorite role-playing online game. And so I've tried it, and it's okay. But the thing that I don't particularly care about, and what I don't like about WoW either, is they make you do dungeons and raids to progress in your storyline, and I don't like that. I don't like doing dungeons. I've said that. I've had this conversation many a time, but I don't like doing raids. I don't like doing dungeons. I just don't like doing it. I don't mind questing. That's okay, but I don't want to go into a dungeon if I don't, unless I want to. And I usually don't want to when I'm by myself. So I'm like, is there any other game that I could play? A role-playing game. And I think I may have found one. So far, I've not had to go in a dungeon, so I'm happy about that. Y'all, let's finish his ear. Let's finish this part up. And then we'll do the rest. So, it's called, oh my God. Elder Scrolls. Jeez Louise. That took me too long to remember that. I was kind of concentrating on this for a second. I was trying to figure out which way I wanted to go. But anyway, so yeah, so I've been playing that the last few nights. And it's pretty fun, and I don't think I'm going to have to go into a dungeon by myself. Or into a dungeon, period. I don't think they have dungeons in this game, which I'm so glad. Because that really stinks to have to do a dungeon when you don't want to do a dungeon. So it's been pretty fun. Oh, and Barry and our campaign is going very well. Our new characters. Yeah. We're still playing every Saturday. So I'm excited to play tomorrow. I am a dragonborn, half dragonborn, and he's a human, and I'm a fighter, and he's a ranger. So I get to tank. He does DPS. And by tank, I mean I get to get up close and just knock the stuffing out of things. Oopsie. I'm gonna come down some so I can really get in on the action of what I'm doing. Okay. J next. Oh, so I watch Housewives, right? It's my guilty little pleasure. I used to watch Atlanta, but I don't know. I don't think I watched the last season of that. But I usually watch Beverly Hills, and we used to watch New York until this year, and we started watching it, and then I don't think we even made it through the third episode or fourth one. I don't know. It was just too much bickering and just too much. It was not our bag this year. It was kind of boring. So now let's go with let's do S, I guess. Let's see. S is 26. I used to watch New Jersey, but I haven't watched it in a while either. Dallas was another one of our favorites, but I don't think they're coming back. They canceled them. And Potomac. We like Potomac. I like watching Potomac. That's one of my favorites. So I really am just watching Beverly Hills and Potomac, really. Well, on Beverly Hills, that Erica Jane. Oh, I watched the documentary about that and how he stole millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars from settlements, dudes, just to have his lifestyle. Now, I don't know if she was aware of it. She claims she wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I don't know either way. But, ooh, I wouldn't want to be involved in that. That is for sure. That's some karma you don't want right there. You know what I mean? This is V. I mean, he was putting the money in her account because, her singing and all of that stuff. I don't know. She's in a big mess about it. I feel so bad for those people, It's like, golly, dude, how greedy do you have to be? Look, if you're living beyond your means, it's time to scale back. I don't care who you are. It happens. You lose your money if you're not careful. I mean, and then she wants to play like, oh, it just started like 3 years ago. We got a head injury and he ain't been the same, blah, blah, diddy, blah, blah, blah. But no, this stuff has been going on 10 years or longer. So, probably gonna get in trouble talking about it, but don't come for me. I have no money. But she says she didn't know, and I gotta believe her. I mean, what else can you do? No decent human being would. I mean, like, okay, even if your husband does make all the money, right? And you're like dependent on him. I'm sorry, but like, if I knew he was doing something shady to get the money, no way, Jose. I'd be out of there. I'd be like, look, you're gonna need to you're gonna stop and I gotta go. I'm not having that karma on me, buddy. No, thank you, sir. And I don't know, you know, some men are like that. They don't tell you nothing. It's like, I make the money, you hush your mouth. You don't need to worry about it. Let me worry about it or whatever. And it's like, no, thank you, sir. Especially if he was using my name and all that kind of stuff. Oh, no, 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 no. I'd be like, I need to know where this money is coming from. I need to make sure it's legit. Because you are putting it in my bank account with my name all over it. I don't think so, my dude. And you can get all mad all you want, but no thank you, sir. But I guess it's true, because last I read, he went into what is it called? Assistance living facility. So I guess it's true. His capacity is slipping, I guess. I don't know. That's sad too. It's all sad, really, all the way around. Unless he's faking that, which Lord help him if that's the case. Ooh, there's a special place for that type of person. But you know, some people have done, I'm not saying he's done that. Not at all. I don't know him. But I know there's some people that have done stuff like that. Pretended, you know, to keep getting in trouble, so they wouldn't get in trouble. But I mean, what doctor would be like, oh yeah, he's deplenished, you know? But of course, if you pay enough people to do whatever, I guess. But from what he says, he ain't got no more money. All of his money is gone. He said he had 80 to 100 million. 80 to 100 million dollars, y'all. Do y'all know how much money that is? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That is just nutso. Said he had that much money. Cash. Not just in assets and, you know, whatever, but cash money. And it's gone. You don't have it. It's like, what? How can you spend $100 million? Cash! Dude, I was like, no way. That's nutso. I don't think he ever blamed it on her. Like, you know, oh, I had to do that to keep her, blah, blah, blah. I mean, would he have been that in love with her to commit a crime just to keep her? I mean, gosh. I think that happens too, I guess. Some men have to do some weird things to keep the wife, I guess. I don't know. That's why we don't live beyond our means. Thank you. Nope. I'm not having Barry. I don't like that he has to work as much as he does, actually. I don't like it. And I've told him time and time again, I'm like, I will go back to work to make money. And so that you can go do whatever you really want to do. If you want to quit working on cars, if you want to quit having to work as hard as you do, I'll do that. I don't mind. I've did it my whole life. So It's not like it's something new to me. You know, I'm willing to do it, but he's like, no. Oh, come on. There's gotta be a better thingy. Is there a better thingy? But there's some women that just don't care. They're like, you said I was not going to have to work, and you said that I was going to be able to stay at home, and so therefore that is what you got to do. You figure it out. They don't care. They don't care if it works them to death or not. Those type of women are out there. Just nothing but gold diggers who just want money. Shameful. That's my opinion about it. If you're one of them, sorry if I offended you. But it's wrong. To just be with somebody because of that. This is so weird. I don't think I have any more A's, and I have all these A's. And sometimes they say, oh, I don't get enough of this, that, and the other. All right, looking for D now. Looking for D and all. Okay, that was perverted, and I did not mean to sound perverted on that. I will not continue with that. What I was going to do. No, sir. No, thank you, ma'am. Okay. Let's see. Now 6. Now I can sing it. Looking for 6 in all the wrong places. Oh my gosh, I watched that movie the other day. Oh, it's been a while. What is it? Urban Cowboy, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, he just abused the living crap out of Sissy. I'm like, what is up with these? Oh, yeah, let's go about that. Let's talk about that for just a minute. Hold on, let me get number 14 out here. Okay, so, one of my all-time favorite movies. Here, while we've got this out, we're just going to go ahead and continue with these. Now look, I probably will not have enough of these, because look, I need them here, I need them here. And this is all I got. But anyway, alright, so, but let's stop for just a second, and look how cute he's done. His face is so freaking adorable. Alright, so, one of my favorite movies of when I was a teen, when I was a teenager, full of drama, was Purple Rain, right? And, okay, Prince is Prince, you know, I love Prince. And I love the album. The album still is bomb. It's still so good, right? And, but, you know, I was just like, I loved the movie. It was just, to me, oh, it was so like, oh, that's what love is, you know. He was so passionate, he was so in love with her, and blah blah blah. And then I watch it now and I'm like, oh my gosh, that movie is no, y'all, if you just knew about my past and the relationship that I was in after that movie came out, I'm like, well, no wonder I put up with abuse like I did. Because I thought that that's what you were supposed to do when you were in love. That movie is horrible. Horrible. Ugh. It's like, oh my gosh. It's just, Oh no, he's just a narcissist little. But I was like, dang gum, that movie is not what it's supposed to be. So it's funny how when you're, you watch something when you're a teen or a kid, and then you watch it again as an adult, and you see it in a totally different light. That is definitely one for me. Purple Rain. And like I said though, the music is still good. But the movie, no ma'am. No. I wouldn't even let Amanda watch that. And I think I told her, if you do watch it, just know that this is not what love is supposed to be. This is messed up. I don't show love by being possessive and hitting you and all that crap. That is not love at all. Being jealous over nothing. It's fucking hell. Sorry. Oopsie. I just let the F word go. Sorry. Y'all, I'm zooming on this. I don't think I'm going to finish today, though. But, because I do have to get to cooking. My grilled chicken, I'm so... Come on. Right. Act right, would ya? Wowzers. Okay, all that's done. And we'll go over here. And then after we get this done, I think I'm going to stop for the day. I put a good dent in it. Maybe next Friday I'll continue it. Yeah, let's do that. Every Friday after I finish my watercolor, if I have time, then I will do this. Oh, that's Barry. Okay. Hopefully y'all did not hear any of that conversation. It was dirty. I'm just kidding. No, good news. Okay, so come to find out. Okay, so I was complaining a little bit. Maybe they were watching my stream. Maybe, you never know. He might be watching. His boss, the owner of the company, might have been watching my stream. Maybe his wife was watching it. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, so the owner of the company of Barry, where Barry works, he actually got wind that, and we thought it was coming from him to work Labor Day. Nope, sure was not. So he said, negatorio, no way, they're getting Labor Day off. What is wrong with you, my dude? So it was the main service manager, director, whatever you want to call him. He's like over all the service departments around at a few of the dealerships. It was he was the one who was saying that. So the owner was like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, dude, you know how much legal trouble you could get into? It's in the handbook. Unless they give out a memorandum to amend the handbook, because you sign a document. That document is both sides. You have to abide by it, and so do they. So if they're just all of a sudden coming around going, oh, by the way, no. I know it says in the handbook you get this day off, but guess what? No, you don't. Psycharoo. Can't do that. So, yay. So he's off. So he's going to have 3 days off. But yeah, oh yeah. So we're going to be working in our yard, right? So in our backyard, well, those of you that have watched my vlogs, y'all have kind of seen my backyard. It's crazy. I'm not going to lie. It's just nutso. But we're going to work, because I have an area in the back that is like a little sanctuary. I love it. but it's kind of overgrown. I have jasmine back there, but the trees from the golf course kind of took over it, really, is what the situation was. So, but we're going to trim back there, which we do ever so often anyway. And so we're going to, and we've had to cut the trees. And so we have like all this brush from the trees from the golf course. They're not even our trees. It's not the golf course anymore. They're still building there. But anyway, so we're going to be burning some of that to get rid of that, to make the yard look better. And so we're also going to, our back port patio has like a little thing over it, roof for shade. And so, but on the sides, I don't know why the builder, and if I was older when we bought the house, if I knew what I knew then, what I know now, I would have told the builder, yo, make my patio the size, you know, from my house. Because it makes no sense the way that it is, you know. Because we got the patio, and then there's like a 4-foot area that gets no sun, so it's just dirt, it's just clay, and it's just 4 foot of that, when it's like, dude, y'all could have just poured 4 foot of concrete over there, you know, 12 by 4, 48 square feet of concrete. You could have poured it. I would have paid, like I said, but you know, I didn't know that you could say such things. I didn't know that you could be like, dude, this is what I want. I want y'all to do this, that, and the other. I had no idea. So if I had to do it over again, I definitely would have done that. But we're going to put like little rocks in that area. And there's also like a 5 foot, I mean, it goes from our house to the end of our house. There's 5 foot from the patio on the other side. So we're going to just go 12 foot to 5 foot there as well with pebbles. And we're actually going to put up a little privacy fence. Just a couple of panels so our neighbors, our new neighbors, can't look over and see us and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so we're going to be working on that too, getting it ready, like digging up the dirt. Not the dirt, because the dirt is fine, it's the grass, because the grass is on the other side, and so we have to, so we're going to be working on that. So, and then next week we'll finish it up, get the pebbles and all that, and that way we can have a cute little area. And then I want to, once that's done, then I can decide how I want the outdoor living area to be, you know, because that's the whole point, is to put a table. We have a table, but to utilize it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. So we have lots planned to do for the next weekend, couple of weekends. Alright, well, I didn't finish him. I guess I can keep working on it. Barry's not coming home for a while. But I do need to go get, he is on his way, so I gotta get supper going. Gotta get dinner going. But isn't he cute? I finished, how do you know? Because it's black. Y'all don't know. There it is. Isn't he adorable? Here, I'm gonna put him out a little bit. Whoopsie. Oh. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm going to work on this guy next Friday too, with after I do my watercolor. And if I don't do watercolor, because I might not be in the mood for that prompt, then I will work on this. And then when I get this one, I do have another one that I want to work on. So I can do that, and then I can also then, once I get these done, because I do love these, but once I get them done, I can do my regular jigsaw puzzles. Like I said, I have so many that I need to do. Look, that's missing number 3, which is the dark. That thing fell down. So yeah, I want to work on that. But yeah, I'm trying to do my best, trying to get everything back on schedule, which I feel like I have. But it's just trying to make sure I get my workout in and then grocery shop. So if I have to, I might have to grocery shop on Thursday instead of Friday, which is fine. Because I do like live streaming on Friday. And so yeah, so posting my major video on Wednesday, live streaming on Friday. I like it. I like it a lot. And Barry and I actually have been toiling around the idea of starting a podcast. Yeah. I don't know if y'all would want to listen to 2 old people bitch and complain. Alright, I'm just gonna roll over this. Whoa! I should do it with my wow, that just goes flying. That's pretty funny. This will just help to lock all these little things in place. And then I heard that you can put, because you know there's little, it's still sticky in between these, that you can put like glitter. I think I've mentioned that before. Okay, where did you come from? See? Number 7. There, I heard you pop that time. Isn't he cute? I love him. I think he's so adorable. But yeah, on Fridays we'll watercolor. Maybe do another oil paint. Yes, I'm excited. But I want to work too next week on getting my prints up, because I do want to put some of the prints on my Etsy store. So I want to finish it, the emojis for my community, my members only community, and get that ball rolling. I am nervous about doing that, but it's okay. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for me today. I hope that y'all enjoyed the live stream. I had so much fun today. I love my owl. Let's get him back out. Look at him. Now that he's good and dried, y'all. I think he turned out too flipping cute. Oh, he's adorable. I love him. All right, y'all. Well, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hey, if this is your first time watching, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for sticking through all of this. And but subscribe if you've not subscribed, and like my video. It will just help my channel to grow, and I would appreciate it so much. All right, y'all. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. See you next Friday. Bye.